This is where you belong. Let us share our world with you. Where you belong. CFNC, where you belong.
Oh man, I love seeing Starsky and Hutch there. A blast from the past. Here's another one. Calgary film footage from 1954, looking southwest toward the Centre Street Bridge from Crescent Heights.
And 60 years later, this is pretty much the same shot. My goodness, it is so amazing to see just how much we have grown.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight as we broadcast live from Crescent Heights on our 60th anniversary.
We are proud to be Calgary's first television station and honored to continue serving you 6 decades later. We have lots of fun ahead for you tonight as we wander down memory lane.
This is the News Hour, and here's what else we're working on.
Tonight on the News Hour.
The first Ebola patient in the U.S. has died. Did he spread the disease to someone else? The steps to prevent a further spread there, and what's now happening in Canada. Very low gas prices.
$25.84, and normally I'm in the 80s, so.
That's great.
Nice. Yeah, good day for me.
A flashback to 1984 fuels a frenzy.
Now from Global Calgary, the News Hour with Gord Gillies and Linda Olson.
Good evening. The Ebola scare
at globalnews.ca/Calgary.
Only 2 weeks till Christmas, but you'd never know it by the weather outside.
No, actually you wouldn't, Leslie, and I'm sorry, I wasn't quite prepared here. My microphone fell off, and we'll just try to get it on here.
Bloopers are best when there's someone else.
That is fun to see that. And Paul Dunphy looks almost exactly the same,
He does.
doesn't
He looks great still. And Paul, you've got some great news to deliver if your mic's working tonight.
My mic is working, indeed.
Perfect.
Just kidding. Just kidding. There's a view from our live camera that we have on Global One this evening, looking off toward the west. Temperature at the airport, 15 degrees southeast.
Rome.
CHCT TV, The Rocking Deuce, Channel 2. Working out of the posh facilities in the old badminton arena at 955 Rideau Road. And in the temporary trailer editions at the back, Gord edited commercials, into movies, spliced broken film, drank coffee, and smoked up to 12 packs a day.
Thank you. We've come a long way since then, haven't we? And that's a good thing. Today we have been having our cake and eating it too. We've been having a blast. It's our 60th birthday, and we couldn't be prouder of being Calgary's first TV station.
Here's Doug Vason now on the decades that have made such a difference to the way we have changed and grown with our viewers.
In a Springbank bunker, CHCT first went live in 1954, turning Calgary onto a whole new world with one flick of a switch.
My heart. This is CHCT TV, Channel 2, Calgary.
I would chirp away to people and ask them what they did and how they did it. And I got to be such a nuisance. They said, why don't you get a job here? And we can tell you to go back to work.
So they moved Grand Prairie, so...
As a young boy, Jimmy Hughes was captivated by the magic being created here in his hometown.
Guys got to do something to get ahead.
Television was so huge, it was black and white, and we couldn't believe it to see that. And CHCT it was at the time, at 955 Rideau Road. At one time was marketed as the Rockin' Deuce.
Time for me to see the friends at home in the magic mirror.
Miss Sandy looking at you through a mirror, romper room. Kids used to go there, live dance music. I did Shrine TV bingo there.
Hi, feeling good?
Local programming was the calling card into the community, helping shape generations of Calgarians.
We did our exercise together, so I think it was just because of the format that my connection with people was even deeper.
Hello, hockey fans! But no connection went deeper or resonated with more people than that of the legend Ed Whalen.
Ed Whalen, televisions, the cameras were this big. Ed Whalen would memorize his sports. No teleprompter. We used to sit in the studio and watch him. Ed Whalen.
Each week we've enjoyed bringing you on Channel 2.
From 1955 through to 1999, Whalen was a force. We lost him in 2001, but his influence lives on. Under his watch as news director, the newsroom took an ever-expanding role. But in a changing industry, the core values remain and were put to work last year during the Great Flood.
A television station that brings people together, that shares information in the moment, that supports people, that helps people, that gives them confidence that a situation is being managed and that they understand what's going on. Nothing can duplicate that.
And if the next 60 years are anything like the first 60,
in the meantime,
it's going to be a ring-a-ding-dong dandy.
That was the real stuff. That was the real stuff. It was fake, I'm telling you. Hello, Calgary, you know we love you.
Doug Basin, Global News.
You know what? I'm going between smiling from ear to ear and having a tear in my eye. The people that we've worked with and we miss so much. And we're both native Calgarians, born and raised. We love the city. And it's so fun to watch some of those old clips, especially Romper Room. I always wanted them to say my name.
Would Miss Ann say your name? You were glued to the set. Gord, Gord, please, Gord. She never did, but I've got over it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I've been able to work here, too.
Let's check out the traffic.
Sunday, and it will be partly cloudy. Now, there's a chance of showers for Thanksgiving Monday with a high of 15. Periods of rain Tuesday, 14 degrees. Next Wednesday, sun cloud mix and 10.
Got it over to Roberts. The shot is scored.
Hello, hockey fans. Away we go in Beantown.
Oh, you know, I just can't get enough of hearing Eddie's voice calling a Flames game. Well, the NHL season kicks off tonight, and our Flames are at home facing off against the Canucks.
Kevin Smith.
Boxers in the world. What are you talking about? Why did they punch it? That was the real stuff. That was the real stuff. It was fake, I'm telling you. Leave me alone. Give me it.
So let's get to the tape right now and have a look.
Can we show that again in this show?
Later,
Hey, you guys upstairs, can we run that again?
Do not look directly at Happy Fun Ball.
Lots of fun with our sports guys
Always.
all the time. The WHL announcing today that the Memorial Cup will
Coming up a little later on, a song that never sounded better.
Channels 2 and 7, we
I've always watched the station, and 60 years is a long time, and you're an important part of the Calgary community. So congratulations to everybody associated with Global. Keep up the good work.
Welcome to Kid Street. It's the kids' game with the incredible Kaiser.
Thank you. Welcome to Kid Street. I have a poem today. The sun is high, the track is dry. Should we give this race a try? Yeah!
Minding Your Business is brought to you by Great Deals.
Stop it, Hughes. We'll get cloud and unsettled conditions there. I'm going to bang my chest where the mic is. We'll be back after this drink of water.
My old buddy Jim Hughes. Hey, we're looking at the Saddle Dome in this live shot where the Flames are going to trounce Vancouver tonight. 13 degrees.
Peak, the moon turned a reddish brown, known as a blood moon. Pretty cool.
Before you go, Eddie, do you remember what you did for your 20th birthday?
I think well, no, the airplane hadn't been invented, so I didn't go on a flight.
I hate to put you on a spot like that.
Oh, if there was ever an iconic figure in our station's history, it was Ed Whalen. Most Calgarians knew him as just Ed.
From play-by-play for the Flames to Stampede Wrestling, Ed did it all. A beloved figure who had millions of fans around the world.
You know something? I was a young man just coming out of the University of Saskatchewan in 1948, and the spirit of the Calgary Stampeders and their fans attracted to me so much that I said to myself, "Self, I want to be in Calgary." I got there 7 years later. I've never wanted to leave.
After being watched by generations of Calgarians, Ed Whalen has left a mark on this city like no one else. From anchoring sportscasts to doing play-by-play for the Calgary Flames to hosting the Children's Miracle Network telethons, Ed will be missed.
It was how he treated people, and a lot of our alumni were talking earlier this morning, obviously, about Ed, and it was how he lived his life. It was how he walked into a room, or it was how he started a hockey game. Hello, hockey fans. And he loved every minute. And even to know that he was down on a holiday enjoying himself, that was wonderful.
And hello, hockey fans. Always kind of a buzz when
Ed Whalen was the first voice of the Calgary Flames, and he's been welcomed into Calgary homes for more than 5 decades now.
Each week we've enjoyed bringing you on Channel 2 Outdoors Unlimited.
Ed's style
Go away! Go away!
and his character has made him a legend that has charmed a city.
What is remarkable in my career, I feel, is the fact I've been here 43 years, and the welcome mat apparently still is out. That's incredibly special.
Could be a hot handful, handful feel full hand. Would you believe handful?
Hi, everybody. The name of our game is Stampede Wrestling, of course.
All the wrestlers all had great respect for Ed, and I know my brother Brett and Owen, they'd been all around the world doing the WWF and everything else, and they both told me that Ed was in a class by himself.
Here's Jerry Morrow. He joins the fray.
I think genuine was always one of the words that we attached to Ed.
And a man of consummate knowledge and exquisite taste. Well, a couple of quick notes. The Rangers are still trying to buy the Stanley Cup.
The original ring-a-ding-dong dandy, Ed Whalen.
What a town I never, ever, ever wanted to leave, and what an audience, and what a pleasure it has been to serve you on this station for over 44 years. Thank you is not enough, but it's perhaps the best I can do for now. I'm getting out of here, but in the meantime, in between time, that's another edition of Stampede Wrestling. Bye now.
Without a doubt, a very special and unique man, and we were both so gifted to work alongside Eddie. Such a professional. You could forget what you're going to say, throw anything at him, and he just rolled with it.
Yeah.
A really nice man, and we still miss him to this day, but value everything he brought to the station.
I
and
loved
the
him from
city.
Stampede Wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hooked as a kid, and when you meet somebody that you really, really love and they turn out to be better than you expected, it's such a nice thing, and Eddie over-delivered in every department. We miss him. We're thinking about him. We love you, Eddie.
Yeah. Calgary firefighters are helping researchers look for a better way to treat severe burns. We'll have that coming up. Plus,
The issues we're having now, they're bound to get much worse in the coming months.
8 new beds to open next week at the Rocky View Hospital. Will it make a difference?
Hi, my name is Jill from Ronald McDonald House, Southern Alberta, and on behalf of the organization, we'd like to say Happy 60th birthday, Global Calgary.
From the soaring western mountains to the prairie's eastern door and everywhere, then we'll be there. Action News is everywhere.
This program is brought to you by REMA.
Nope.
Good morning. Welcome to the Calgary 7 News Breakfast Edition. I'm Fabio.
Go, Gordy! Go, Gordy! Go, Gordy! Go, go!
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Okay, that is one of the highlights for me over almost 20 years.
That wasn't a good look for me, was it, folks? Be honest at home.
I still see you as Fabio. Okay, I have to take just a moment here to share some personal stuff with you because I think it's been such a gift to work alongside you for coming up on 20 years here. This is a gentleman who's very professional and brings you the serious news every night, but it is fun behind the scenes sometimes too. Have you ever tried to stop yourself from laughing? There are times in stories or in commercial breaks where Gord just cracks Paul and I up. And so I have a little trick. Barb taught me this because you did it to her too. And you just pinch yourself. You pinch your thumb so hard that you can't stand the pain, and that will prevent one of those crazy laugh attacks. But it's been a pleasure.
It's been fun, and I echo everything back, and it's been a real treat being a part of this neat 60-year legacy, even a small role, but it has been a fun role. Now, certainly plenty to celebrate today as we do this, walk down memory lane, look back on our 6 decades on air in Calgary.
As Gil Tucker shows us, for a lot of people, it just wouldn't be a birthday party without a certain song.
Glorious day, eh? I don't know. Why are you recording me?
Well, we're here doing a story at this repair shop.
I played for a while, and then I burnt out my amp.
We'd come to Best Tech because they fix TVs. And because we're marking the 60th anniversary of our station, we brought along something fitting for the occasion.
There's a feeling in the air.
That's a ways back. That brings back memories.
Before long, they joined right in.
I love the magic ways of Calgary.
Not bad at all.
So different where I go.
But it turns out...
I used to sing opera for a living.
And with Arnold Dvorkin on board...
There's a feeling in the air that you can't get anywhere except in Calgary.
It really takes things up a notch.
From the mountains close at hand, I can look across the land and see you touch the sky.
You guys, with that song, connected with the community.
And I love the magic ways of Calgary.
Scotty Beaton's always been a big fan of our old theme song.
People would hum it. As soon as it came on, they were humming the darn thing.
Neighbors passing by.
It was one of those ones that stays with you.
Makes no difference.
And here's another magic memory.
You're the best hometown I know.
Belting it out with a professional opera singer.
Hello, Calgary. Hello, Calgary. Channels 2 and 7 love you. Love you.
Gil Tucker, Global News.
I think that one guy wasn't buying in.
I like that version.
That was fun, very fun. You know what else is cool? It's connecting with the community and having fun. But this is, I've been watching the old clips on the news, just wondering if you have any footage of the old Guys and Dolls teen show with Bruce Northam from the 60s. I was a go-go dancer, and I'd love to be able to revisit that. I'll have to go look for that. I don't know if we've got it, but good to hear from you.
It'd be fun to find. Our phones have been going crazy all afternoon as we've been doing this. People taking a moment to enjoy the coverage with us. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for allowing us into your home.
It's a privilege, and we do not take it for granted. Here's to another 60 years, folks. God bless.
There's a feeling in the air that you can't get anywhere except in Calgary.